Good morning from the north. I've moved little dude back, and his little companion. This guy just started eating right away. He really didn't have a problem. I just decided to dose him because he looks a little small. The only fish exhibiting any manner of problem is little white dude, and as you can see, he's he's between 3 and 4 inch, and when I got him, his eye to body size ratio was pretty much just like this. And every time I do this, every time I buy a fish based on color and not shape and attributes, uh, this is what you get. That eye to body size ratio thing is really the key to success when you're picking your discus. You see, I, I said he was okay because when you do the research, they tell you a four-eyed discus. And what I mean by that is when you draw a line from the top to the bottom, a vertical line across the eyeball and the head. You're, they say if you can fit four eyes in there, the fish is okay. So he should be okay. But realistically, he's stunted. He was stunted when I got him. And a four-eyed discus at this size in the 3 to 4 inch range, don't buy them. Leave them behind. Because the odds of them failing are really high. He'll only eat bloodworm. Oh, and the expel cleaned him right out. So I gave him bloodworms last night when I woke up this morning, turned the lights on. He puked them up. He literally vomited bloodworms. His partially digested bloodworms. So I decided, let's get him out of that medicated water and throw him back into clean water for a bit because I didn't like seeing him puke. So he's recovering from that right now. A few hours in the clean water, maybe he'll start eating. That's the hope. But if he doesn't eat and he starts to skinny up, then I just know how it's going to end. So I will dispatch him humanely instead of just letting him starve to death, basically. That's what stunting will do, and that's how they'll go. And they'll be fine up to a certain point, and then it just catches up to them, and this happens. So, he's still got time left. Like I said, I'll give him for as long as he needs. But once his forehead turns into a skinny little razor blade, I'll send him on his way to Valhalla. It's sad, but that's discus keeping for you. Eye to body size ratio. And what I mean by that is, you know, let me show you one of my best ratio fish. This guy. He's got really round shape. You can fit about 5 eyes on him, and he's not even done growing. Or this guy. So you draw that straight line. Look how many eyeballs I can fit. It's like I can fit 3 on top, 3 on the bottom. He's like a 7-eye discus. That's what you're after. That's what you look for. Is very small eyes compared to the body size when you select your discus. It's very, very important. If you do this and you only pick the ones that look like this guy, for example, with small eyes, big body, you will have success with that fish. That's the recipe. And there's a lot of this out there. Low grade basic. He's beautiful in every other way, but his eye to body size ratio basically makes him a low grade, high risk purchase. I've paid very little for them. That's probably why Buddy priced them like that, you know. And it's a roll of the dice. Sometimes they can make it. At Four Eyes, they can make it. But their odds in failure are much higher. So keep that in mind when you're selecting your babies. If you buy a 3-inch discus. And I buy 3-inch discus because I can't afford the damn full-grown ones. I'm looking at some right now, full-grown, like imports, and they're $250 each. Beautiful, beautiful grown-out proper fish though, high-bodied, everything, but very expensive. They're not even wilds. So, and considering it takes more than 2 years to grow them out that big, it's no wonder they're priced like that. Takes closer to 3, the ones I was looking at. So yeah, you know, my fish are basically yearlings, most of them. Not even. A lot of them are only 9, 10 months old. And then my first year fish are mildly stunted because I didn't know what I was doing. So, as beautiful as they look, I didn't do a perfect job. It's a rough game playing the discus game. There's so many variables that a new person doesn't know about. And that's why this channel's here. And I show you the stuff like, you know, the white dude and the problems he's beginning to have. And I discuss why, because no one else does. They'll hide. Everyone else would just keep the camera off this fish and look around at all the other ones and hope you didn't notice when he died. That's how FishTube is. You know, they just be all over here, forgetting all about him. I'm right on him, saying, hey, look, here's a problem. This is what it looks like. So they'll like fake eat. I don't even think he's grazing. He might be thinking about it, but then he just doesn't do anything about it. He does that with his food too. He will eat the bloodworms because I guess they're just irresistible. But it's not going to be enough. If you don't turn around the next week or two, he's probably a goner. I've been doing excessive water changes to try and see if I can water change my way out. I don't know what's pissing him off, to be honest. He went from 0 to hero, or from hero to 0 in a day. Makes me think something bad's in my water. And that's why I'm doing lots of water changes. Springtime city water problems might be affecting him. Some manner of toxin. He could just have some kind of fish flu, and when he gets over it, he'll be back to normal. But I don't know. I've been down this path a few times now with these 4-eyed 3-inchers, and I'm just not gonna make that mistake anymore. If I see eyes like that, and really, he's not that bad. Like, he really should be able to turn around, and he should have been able to survive. But I don't know, we'll see. He's still social. He's still doing his thing. So I guess until he starts hiding, I'm overreacting, right? But he's definitely not eating. And he's basically lost a week. So he's losing growth again. And it's just not good. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.